What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? So today I want to talk about the importance of advisors, the importance of mentors, the importance of guidance and leadership. It was something that was told to me a long time ago by the late great Bishop Donnie Banks, God rest his soul, that everyone needs to have headship and leadership. So let's get into it, right? Quote of the day. One of the most important keys to success is assembling the right team of advisors. Your mentor should have a respected knowledge in their field, a willingness to share information, demonstrate a positive attitude, possess excellent communication skills, and exhibit the highest level of integrity. Billy Alsbrooks. Song of the day, Stars in the Roof of My Car by Riff Raff. First of all, that's a laundry list of characteristics, personality traits that a leadership should have. And honestly, we could think of about 10 more we could actually add to that. That's a great place to start. When listening to someone, when validating whether or not their information is something that is viable, if it has integrity, you should be looking at their characteristics, their past, their experience, and their interactions with others. There's so many things that you can use to evaluate whether or not somebody should be a mentor or you should be a mentee of someone. And it's very critical that you evaluate, dissect, digest, and really scrutinize who you decide to take advice and leadership from. We should all be very, very picky, very, very, very conscious of who we decide to let lead us. I want to talk about why it's important to have advisors, not really who should advisors, because depending on what your genre, your field, your goals are, your spirituality, your faith, then that's going to change, right? But we have to understand that we all don't have the same information. We all don't have the same knowledge or wisdom. Everybody, speaking from a Christian's point of view, everybody wants to hear the voice of God. Everybody wants to say, that God told me. And that's excellent, right? When God reveals something to you or speaks to you personally. But he doesn't always send the message to you through you. I'm going to say that again. He doesn't always send the message to you through you. And it may be sometimes because we're so turned off and we're so muted and dull to his words that he can't communicate with you. Or it may be something that is better received from someone else rather than direct. Whatever his reasons are, we have to understand there is scripture that backs this up. Everybody didn't hear when Noah said what was going to happen after he finished building his boat. But it happened. Everybody wasn't privy to the plan that Moses had for freeing the people from Egypt, but there was a plan in place. I'm using these examples to show you just because God didn't speak through you doesn't mean he's not speaking to you. Just because the universe didn't come to you doesn't mean didn't come through you, doesn't mean the universe is not speaking to you. This is why we have advisors. This is why we have mentors. This is why we have leadership to guide us when we're unable to guide ourselves, when we're too emotionally invested in a situation or too distraught or blinded by things that have happened, so that they can let us know what we're supposed to do and what we're not supposed to do. At the end of the day, people, we have to understand that we're going to get messages and righteous orders from other people. It's our job to evaluate those orders and to listen and actually hear the message that's being said. That's why we need advisors. We need wise men and women of leadership that we answer to. I can't tell you exactly who and what you should follow, but I will say in my life, anyone who doesn't have some type of leadership or someone to follow, they're chaotic. They are very chaotic. They have no, the word is not coming to me, but they have nothing that they are responsible to. There's the word. And when they have nothing that's responsible to, their actions become unresponsible. So be very careful on who you decide to listen to. Be very careful on who you decide to sit under, whose leadership. Make sure that you're using at least this template. There's many others out there, but they should. I love the highest level of integrity, because integrity is a big thing for me. Not me not having to guess whether or not you're lying, guess whether or not you're telling the truth. Exhibits excellent communication skills. I can't tell you how many times that I've been appalled of people that I see in leadership that can't do public speaking. I'm not saying that that should be the end all be all, but I don't know how you can be a leader of men or women, men and women, if you can't communicate effectively. You know, demonstrate a positive attitude. I refuse to follow someone who's a negative Nancy. For lack of a better term, I refuse to follow anybody who is just, we're got to do this because this negative result. We have to do that because of that negative result. There's no positive reinforcement that you have. Everything is just so negative. I can't. That's one of my pet peeves too. A willingness to share information. So we all know those people who kind of want to be so cryptic. They want to be on a need to know a basis. The best leaders to me are always the ones who are willing to break things down, spell things out, and have full transparency. We're doing this because let me show you how. I might not know, but let me check. Those are the ones that I like. The ones who are willing to share information. Respected knowledge in their field. You can't just fall out of bed in the morning and say all of a sudden that you have a degree in underwater basket weaving and I'm just going to follow you. So good luck with that. You need to have some type of experience or training, some type of credentials for me to submit to your authority. And I don't want to make this too long of a video and end up having to make this like 3 parts, because I could go into leadership all day. Just one, know that you need leadership, and 2, be very picky, be very conscious, be scrutinize and evaluate, put them through a thorough vetting process to make sure that they are someone of high caliber, high integrity, impeachable characteristics, okay? I want to thank everybody out there for watching this video. All right, guys, I need you to take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. Please be kind to one another. Keep me in your prayers. I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.